Hey guys, what's up? It is After the Render here, and I'm making a video for this new community channel, collaboration channel, called GoneForGames, and if you're new to this channel, this is probably going to be the first or second video, but if you're new to this channel, it's going to be a channel about gaming and tech and anything that we find interesting. I'm going to be joined by one of my friends. Also, his name is Andy, and his YouTube is Go Shoot 'em. And so this is going to be our channel. I don't know if he's going to post a video before I get to be uploading this, but this might be the introductory to our channel. So just a brief overview. If you haven't seen this channel before, like I said, it's going to be about gaming. And you can probably tell by the title of this video that the first, I guess, episode of our channel is going to be how to get yourself ready for PC gaming. So I'm actually new to the whole PC gaming scene, and I think that GoForGames is actually more into it than me because he's been playing World of Warcraft for so long. But I still know a lot about tech, and so I'll be able to bring you stuff like this that's like actual hardware and software tips, where he'll bring you more of the gameplay stuff. So mine will be more of the technical side of all of the gaming, and he's going to be on a bunch of the whole gameplay, commentary, all that stuff, getting competitive with the gaming. And so, as you can see, I am on a Mac, and most of you know that Mac is not the most ideal for if you're going to be getting into gaming, and this is just because Mac is based more off of the GUI. If you don't know what GUI is, it's graphic user interface, so what you see, not the coding edge, which is UI. And so it's more into that and more into graphic design, film editing, coding, stuff like that. And so it's not really meant for gaming, but you still can run a bunch of gaming things on there. In the past year or two, Steam has been brought over to the Mac. Steam is a gaming network, for if you don't know, where you can buy and download games. And also World of Warcraft has been on the Mac for a while, and they're starting to port even more and more games to the Mac. They brought Portal 2 to the Mac, and then also, like I said, World of Warcraft, which is owned by Blizzard, and Blizzard has brought StarCraft 2 to the Mac. So there's a lot more Mac gaming that's going on. They also have all of the Call of Duties on Mac, I believe. Don't want to say that too confidently. But yeah, so Mac isn't the most ideal, but I have a Mac and I love it and I do use it for gaming, and so I'm just going to show you the Mac side of things. If you really want a PC side video, I might be able to get you one of those later. So like this video and comment down below if you would like a PC version of this video, because right now I'm just going to be explaining some general stuff and also some stuff just for Mac, and you'll be able to tell the difference. So let's just go into it. The first thing that you're going to look for when you are looking for a PC to get into gaming, or if you're checking if yours would be good enough, is a good video card. Now, this is just one of those Mac tips. If you go to the Apple and then you click on About This Mac, then you can get the processor and the memory and your version, all that stuff. And also, if you click on More Info, which I'm not because it shows a lot of info about your computer, you can go and see the video card information. Now, if you don't know what a video card is, oh, whoops, download that I have there. So if you don't know what a video card is, it's the graphics card that's in your computer that controls all of the different graphics that are going out. So if you have a really good video card, you can get very good quality on your computer. And if you don't have the best video card, for example, if you just bought a netbook and it was a couple $100, not very good, then that probably won't be the best for gaming, just because it probably won't have that great of a video card. This computer, I have a MacBook Pro 15-inch, and I got it last year, I believe, at the end of 2010, so it's the late 2010 model, and it has an NVIDIA GeForce, or G something, video card, which is actually pretty good. But if you get into the really high-tech gaming PCs and you're really into competitive gaming and everything, I suggest that you don't go with a Mac and you go with a very high video card, because the last thing that you want is for your computer to not be able to support the graphics that the games you are playing are kicking out. So I suggest that you go and get a big, good video card if you are interested in gaming and you're really into it. But I mean, I have the base video card that's installed when you get a MacBook Pro, and I'm still able to play World of Warcraft, most games off of Steam, Portal 2, StarCraft 2, any of that stuff. It all works for me. So you don't need to have a huge video card total setup with a bunch of crazy stuff. But yeah, I just suggest you do it if you're getting really into gaming. Now, the second thing is that you're going to need memory. Now, this is not what I'm talking about of hard drive space. Now, hard drive space is, let's say you buy an Xbox and it has 40 gigabytes, and it's advertised as the 40 gigabyte Xbox 360. Now, that is not memory. That is hard drive space. That's how much space you have to put stuff on it. Like, if I have World of Warcraft, for example, then it's like 20 gigabytes of hard drive space, for example. Now, I'm not talking about hard drive space, I'm talking about memory, which is the memory card, and the memory is pretty much how much your cache can hold. It's not CASH, it's CACHE, and that's essentially the amount of data that's stored on your computer temporarily, so it's not recorded directly onto your hard drive. And if you have a very low part of memory, then you're probably not going to get that good of results from your games, because they might be lagged, because your computer can't hold all of the data that it needs to in the background, aside from what it needs to load off of the games. So now if you want to see how much memory you have on the Mac, you're going to again click on the Apple and then click on About This Mac. And then right here it will say memory. So I have 4 gigabytes of DDR3, excuse me. And so this is a pretty good amount of memory. If you really want to get into gaming, then I suggest you get maybe 8 or maybe even 16 if you're really into it. But memory is always nice to have. It keeps your computer nice and quick so that you don't have to write everything to your hard drive. You can keep some of it just opened up on your cache so that it's easily accessible by your computer, and this will stop a lot of program lag. And the reason that, let's say I have Cinema 4D open, Photoshop open, Final Cut open, After Effects, iTunes, Safari, ScreenFlow, and Skype all running at the same time, and then I try and play a game and it lags. This is because all of those programs are using a part of the cache, which is stored in the memory. And so when World of Warcraft, if that's the game that I'm playing, is trying to save to the cache, then it won't have enough room, because the memory can only store 4 gigabytes on my computer, and let's say 3.97 gigabytes are being used by the other programs. That is 30 megabytes that's available to World of Warcraft, and that's not enough to keep it from lagging. So that's why memory is very important. And so yeah, that's our second little tip. Now, the third one is your processor. Now, there are totally different kinds of processors. I mean, there are people who make their own processors. There are far-out companies who are not well known at all, and they make processors. So I can't really tell you which one the best one is, because there might be an underrated or unknown processor that's very good. But I am using the Intel dual-core i5 processor on my Mac, and it is a 2.4 gigahertz. This is pretty good, and also I'm just going to tell you all of this stuff is standard industry on my Mac. I don't have any additions to memory. I did buy the 4 gigabyte memory because this usually comes with 2, I believe. But I bought the 4 gigabyte, but I haven't replaced the video card or the processor or anything. So that's about my processor. But a processor is how fast your data can load. It's essentially your motherboard. And so if you have a good processor, then you have a good game. I'm not saying that to be too broad, saying that if you have a very bad game with bad graphics, then you can have a good processor and it's all good. But it does very much help if you have a good processor and you're running a game. So I suggest you look into processors if you haven't before. It's a very wide world of all different processors and whatnot, but I suggest you look into them. And then finally, I'm going to talk about video display. So, I know this is kind of a short video talking about all of the different possibilities that you can have to get a giant good gaming computer if you want to get into competitive gaming or PC gaming. But the one thing that I want to talk about is video display. And essentially, your video display is how big your monitor is and the graphics that your monitor can support. Now, for example, if you don't know what a display is, it's the monitor on your computer. But if you don't know what display size is, it's just how big the image is projected onto your screen. So, for example, if you're trying to display a 720p YouTube video, then that's 1080 by 720 or 1280 by 720, excuse me, resolution. And so the bigger your screen size, obviously the better the graphics can be because there's a bigger image to project. So if I just had a small netbook screen that was maybe 1440 by 800, and then you compare that to a giant 92-inch TV that I have in my house, which I actually don't. I wish I did. But if you look at the two ratios, one is way bigger and one is way smaller. So on the bigger TV, the 92-inch, that would be a better picture and a better resolution and overall better quality. And one very important thing when it comes to gaming is quality, because if you have a very fuzzy picture, then it's not going to help you that much when you're gaming. For example, if you're playing Call of Duty and you are sniping, and there's a player very, very far away across the map, and you have a bad display, you might not be able to see him, but if you have a big display with a big resolution and good quality, then you'll be able to see him, snipe him out, and that's just one better thing that you have on your team. So, that's about video display. I suggest you get a good one, and also, if you go into most game settings, you can crank up the video display to whatever you want, and I suggest that you select the highest that you can, because, most games have a setting where it has game quality, and so if you actually crank up the display size from the normal standard that it's set to, and you make it bigger in the game settings, assuming that your game has that setting, then it will actually make better quality, and it will not lag the game as much. And also, speaking of lag, I have a little quick tip. One thing that you really need to take care of if you're playing online gaming is to get a good internet provider that's fast. Now, if you're using the Starbucks nearby's Wi-Fi that's down the street and you have one bar, that's not going to be very good, obviously. But if you are really into gaming, I suggest you get your own Wi-Fi network. So this might be paying for another bill every month, but if you're really into it and you don't want any laggy download speeds, then you're going to need to take the risk and do it. So that was it for this video, and hopefully I will see you on another one. Please subscribe if you like this. This video took me a long time, many tries, and I've put a lot of hard work into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe this can make you one step closer to becoming a PC gamer. So that's it for this video, and peace. This is After the Render, and I'm out.